Sorry to whoever was editing this in the future. I didn't stop-start between a couple of those games there, but at least we've got it all recorded.
Yeah.
Alright. So we're going to be going to Battlefield or Smashville here. Oh, Chujelli opting for
sure.
Battlefield versus Smashville. Interesting choice here, in my opinion, because Mario does have some pretty crazy up air strings, and Falcon is pretty combo susceptible, so he might be seeing a... Oh, that was a really smart up B above the ledge, holding down so that didn't snap the ledge, and command grabbed him through the shield there. But yeah, as I was saying, we might be seeing some Mario strings going off the top here. Chujelli with a lead here though. Up air wants the down air there, but not going to be true. Probably getting the grab that he needs. Up tilts, another grab. Wow, he pulls straight into it. Nice tech roll away. Oh, maybe that could have been an up air knee. Yep, jabs at the ledge. Pretty damn good option. Covers like 3. Complete knee into down B. There you go. Oh, he gets the air dodge route forward, but it just doesn't connect. It looked like Chujelli was hard DIing in there anyway, though, so it probably wouldn't have spiked him off the stage. Or just getting another weak hit forward air. Super close here. Up smash just not going to kill him off the top there. Are you familiar with either of these characters?
I played Mario a bit. I haven't touched Falcon yet.
That's fair.
First stock going to Chujelli.
Good stuff. Catches him out with the up air there. Very high percent, of course. Yeah, Mario is considered pretty straightforward, but does have the potential to get some really crazy combos going.
Yeah, anything. He's pretty useful with combos until up to like 80%, and he's got to just like finish off them.
Yep, and then he's got to find some kind of confirm. If you do get a grab at the nice air dodge into back air, well, catching out the air dodge with the back air, I should say. But yeah, he does have some good conversions, like down throw forward air at the ledge. Not always true on some characters in the DI way, but does work in certain windows. Chujelli going for the landing there. If we did see a 2-frame, that would be pretty crazy. Just straight up spiking the opponent. Up air into knee. Beautiful stuff there from Chujelli.
First game going to Chujelli.
That was actually a really clean second stock there from Chujelli's Falcon. Managing to pretty much get a stock up on Popper 1. That is some impressive play.
Survival.
Going for the skin change? No. Maybe. Needs a mix-up.
Where's Chujelli going?
He's just so happy with that. He's just like, he's done. The set's over. He just forfeits. He just needed one game on Poppet, and then he's like, happy with that. He's content. He's looking for headphones, I think.
He's already got headphones.
Bit of ridicule coming out from Poppet 1.
Is he doing a swirl?
Just go double random.
Diddy Kong coming out of Chujelli now.
So Chujelli predicting a swap from Poppet and wanting to swap himself before it happens.
We need to switch characters in there.
Yep. Good stuff. Thanks for reminding me. Alright, so we've got... Just need to see the colors here. I know which color nest the color 1 will be, for sure.
White. Diddy.
There you go. Alright, so Chujelli with a lead again in this game too. But not into forward air. Wow, he's literally keeping Poppet off the stage entirely so far. Does manage to land. Will he get something off of it? Down, throw forward airs. Opts for the up air for a bit more damage there. How will he bring this back? He grabs a banana, gets the trip. He wants the nair for stage control because his ledge guards are very good. That smash attack from Chujelly is not going to be the best option. And he just holds shield as soon as he gets out of lag, so Poppet goes for the grab. Very smart. Back through. He wants the banana, but Poppet 1's got hold of it. Trip into forward throw, yet back throw. Just not going to kill quite yet for Ness.
Game first stop.
Good stuff. Calls out that air dodge with the up air. Ness up air being very strong. Will definitely kill Diddy at 120. Unless you're at like the very bottom of the stage, but you know, pretty unlikely situation. Aerial PK fire, getting a grab off of it. Great stuff from Poppet. Oh, he wants the Poppet rocket.
Oh, wow.
Oh man. Convincing game 2 for Poppet 1. Yeah, this set knockback on that forward throw easily going to kill him there.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff, getting the grab on the platform. Bit of a platform assist coming out. These guys are going with the character mix-ups, like very character dependent.
So, Judo going to switch on. I need to change that again. I think it was white con.
3, 2, 1, go!
That's wrong.
There we go. Alright. So they're going back to Smashville here. Chujelly's pretty confident in his ability to beat Ness with Corrin over Diddy Kong. Probably going to be trying to space him out a bit more and really just get clean single hits rather than being a bit more aggressive with Diddy, going for those banana kills, or conversions rather. Because Poppet 1 was probably using it more than he was, actually taking advantage of the banana more so. Except for the very start of that game too. But now we're seeing a pretty close game. Both characters at this point are just fighting for stage control. Because neither of them have a very good grab game compared to Diddy, because the banana is such a strong neutral tool, they're not really getting throws to get stage control here, and they're not high enough percent just yet for their hits to get them off stage. So we're not really seeing much ledge guarding just yet. And that's why it's such an even game at this point, I think. Ooh. That up B is so scary. Fantastic yo-yo. It's a down smash coming out from Poppet 1. Such a good edge guarding tool because it does linger over the ledge. So if you're grabbing it right as the yo-yo is hovering over, it's active on the ledge and it will two-frame you. Forward air to up air is Poppet's go-to low damage combo. Wanting to rack up the percent as much as he can. Oh, Chujelly sneaking the back air in. That pin into dashing backwards, not going to take the stock just yet. The quick chat back up and see you guys again now. But yeah, look at that. See the forward throw from Ness? It has pretty much the same knockback every time. So even though it's lower percent, it's still sending him out the same distance. Fantastic nair out of shield, stuffing out Chujelly's grab. He wants the Poppet rocket, but he kind of baited him at the last moment there by hitting into the stage. But he gets up thrown anyway.
Anything on Chujelly now could be a definite aim. Well, never know, combat.
Absolutely. Look at that. Poppet 1 instantly mashing out of the grab. Does not want to get thrown anywhere. Oh, he actually stuffs out the projectile of the PK Thunder there with an air. And he used the jump.
Game 2 goes to Poppet. Oh, game 3.
Nice. That was just straight up hard read. Throws out the up air right as Chujelly goes for the jump.
Survival.
Haven't seen any trumps yet from these two guys. I know that they've been trying to work on that, throwing some trumps into their gameplay.
Mario.
And Poppet's doing a switch from Mario.
Captain Falcon.
It's back to Mario and Captain Falcon.
Every game has been a character switch so far. These guys are very volatile with their characters. seems that Poppet does not want to let Chew Jelly get into a game with Falcon against this Ness. I'm not sure if he wins the matchup or what the deal with that is. Maybe he's more confident with Mario going onto the battlefield, and that's what I would think. I definitely think that Mario would have a great time on Battlefield against Falcon. But despite that, Chew Jelly still won the first game of this matchup quite decisively. This time around though, it's much more even.
I thought it was odd for Jordan to be in losers. I don't think you've changed that yet.
Oh, my bad, yeah.
Isn't it like semis or something?
I'll check the bracket so we can make sure. It's winners round 4. Backspace level up, good stuff. Yeah, my bad. Is that a knee? I saw in the corner of my eye, I believe it was. Chew Jelly taking the first stock off Poppet's Mario. Great stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to remember on managing the stream setup. Props to all the solid stream managers. Catching with the back air. Yeah, falling there. Tries to get a grab off it. Doesn't work out. Falcon is super speedy and at low percent. If he just lands on the stage, he will be able to just do something out of that instantly. Gets to grab right at the ledge. Just wants to let him fall out of it though. He's applying a lot of offstage pressure here.
Yeah, any moment Poppet will probably go out. Matchup against Falcon, Captain Falcon, and Mario's plus one over. I don't know.
It's definitely in Mario's favor. His combos on Falcon, due to Falcon being a fast faller, he should be decisively winning in theory. But that is the matchup, not the character matchup. Sorry, not the player matchup. And Poppet still has a relatively fresh Mario, and that down tilt's going to do it.
Both games with Captain Falcon and Mario. Captain Falcon and Chew Jelly's won both times.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Fairly dominating performance. Once again, being very low percent on the second stock there.
yeah.
Survival.
So he's got the matchup down pat. Especially on Battlefield, which is like the stage that Marios want to go to. Literally, they want Battlefield. They want those platforms because you can just string him off the top.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't lead into a kill, sometimes the up B isn't strong enough. It does so much damage.
Yeah, definitely.
But Chew Jelly's ability to stay on the stage in that game and just rack up the percent was outstanding. Taking games off Poppet is no easy feat in our scene.
And we're going for another character switch. Looking like
Pikachu.
Julio's going Pikachu.
Mario. Ness.
And back to Ness for Poppet.
Thank you, Stab Me Joe.
3, 2,
Alright.
1, go.
Yeah, so Poppet is looking for his losers once he's lost the game, being able to choose his characters to afterwards counter picking, to be more specific, especially with the stage and then the character. So let's see here. Got the B Ness. And that is the Pikachu with the goggles, I do believe. But this matchup is definitely in Ness's favour, I believe. At least, I know for sure the player matchup is, because Poppet knows how to deal with Pikachu and just throw out all of his big aerials, big hitbox aerials. We're nearly getting to the Poppet rocket there, and that up air is going to do it. And this time around, it's a very decisive lead for Poppet here. Dominating performance. Pretty much just stuffs out all of Pikachu's approaches with Ness's big aerial hitboxes. All of his aerials are very strong. Better than his grounded moves for the most part. And that was a down tilt, and literally just sent Pikachu straight down. Oh, he wants it. It is pretty hard to get grabs on Pikachu, but with Ness, if you just throw out PK Fire, kind of forces Pikachu to approach. Not necessarily, but there you go. That's fantastic maybe realize that the Ness's absorption is down B. I'm not sure what that move is actually called, but it does absorb all of Pikachu's projectiles, which he normally likes to camp with. Oh, and he gets the Bomber Rocket, but it was the weaker hit, Pikachu not being right on top of Ness. So he does manage to live.
And that's
But not the
game
back throw.
5 for Poppet.
Fantastic stuff coming out from Poppet there, clinching the last game of the set.
Going into finals now.
Alright. PSI Magnet. Thank you, Elemental. Appreciate it. There you go. So Ness's down B is PSI Magnet, and as I was saying, it does pretty much prevent Pikachu from using any of his projectiles because he just gets free healing off of it. So then Pikachu has to approach with physical moves, and Ness can just throw out his aerials, and it just stuffs all of Pikachu's approaches. So it does mean that the Pikachu has to play much more carefully. Good stuff, Dan. Those games, those Falcon games, clean. But Ness Pikachu is pretty grim, especially considering it's Poppet. Yeah, what you gonna do?
Survival.
Alright,
So
we've
it
got...
looks like we have Lil Zed and what is it? Turn Up.
Little Zed turn up, loses round 5. I'll put that in first so I don't forget this time. Just another thing to remember. I'll get it all down eventually.